Do you ever wonder how a woman goes about getting hormones or HRT? Well, this is how I got my prescription. A few months ago, I had an appointment with what I thought was a nurse practitioner, but she was a doctor that asked me really interesting questions that surprised me. And she was asking about how I was feeling and if I was experiencing any perimenopause symptoms, and questioned if I had ever asked my doctor for hormones. And I was like, well, no, because I didn't think that my family doctor would actually help me with that. But it kind of prompted me to make an appointment with my doctor. And this particular lady said, if my family doctor couldn't help me, that she would be willing to point me in the right direction. But the clinic that she refers to has a 12-month waiting period. So I was like, oh, a whole year to wait. Oh, but I'm like, I've already waited this long. What's another year? But at the same time, I'm like, I'm going to ask my doctor first, see how that goes. So I made an appointment with my doctor. I met with her, but she wasn't going to prescribe me anything until I went for a mammogram and got blood work to check just a few basic things. And so today was the follow-up appointment to go over my test results, and my mammogram was good. There was no issues there. And my blood work for the most part was okay as well. So today she prescribed me estrogen and progesterone, and the estrogen, I was considering asking for a patch, but in a way I don't mind starting with the gel. I think it's a gel, it's a pump. And she wants me to start with one pump per day rubbed onto my skin, wherever I decide to put it. And then after a month, if I don't feel or experience any positive changes, to increase it to 2. And I'll do that for 3 months. And same thing for the progesterone. It's in a form of a pill that you take at bedtime, and one every day. And in 3 months, I will meet with her and we'll figure out if I need to increase anything. And another wonderful thing about today is that she was also able to prescribe me a refill for my thyroid medication. And we'll see how they all do together, right? Because I'm afraid that if I start the hormones, is it going to help my thyroid, or is it going to make things worse? Or are they going to compete for energy in my body? Anyways, so yeah, I was excited. I'm really looking forward to trying, because I think every woman deserves to feel their best. So tonight is the night. So what are we? We're February 5th. I'm going to start tonight, and then I'll report back. I don't know if I'll do it every day, but I could try. But I'm excited to hopefully feel some positive changes. And it's very possible that I'll feel worse too before I feel better. So we'll be patient. But another thing I wanted to bring up is my medication today. So thyroid meds, estrogen, and progesterone for 1 month. I was actually surprised. It only cost me $14. I'm gonna have to see if any of this was covered or at a lower cost because of my medical insurance that's through my husband's work, but I will let you know. But definitely it's not too bad in terms of cost. I thought it was going to be a lot more than that, but I guess it depends who prescribes it to you. Another way, if you don't have a family doctor, because I know it's a very common issue here in Ontario and Canada, there's online medical services where you can book an appointment with either a nurse, a doctor, a specialist. Initially, a few years ago, when I had made an appointment with an endocrinologist for my thyroid, I had asked, can you do hormones as well? And they're like, oh, no, we don't do that. But now, recently, I noticed online that on the website, it actually does include menopause consults for women. So I was like, oh, that's very interesting. But there's a cost, right? You have to pay there's a monthly fee, and then you have to pay for your medication. So in the end, that process might end up being a lot more expensive, but it is an option if you are stuck and feeling like you don't know what else to try. If you're interested, I will put a link down below, because I know for me, it did save me, because I was at the tail end of COVID and I don't know if I couldn't go see my doctor, but there was a reason I did it that way. But anyways, I can barely see much. So I wonder if the hormones are going to improve my blurry vision a little bit. I'm hoping. Anyways, that's it for today. So tonight's going to be day 1. How about we call the first full day of after taking the hormones? I can like assess how I'm doing. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment. Maybe, you know, if other people see this video, we can kind of just chat about how we're doing if you're about to start hormones or if you're considering it. I'm no professional, but let me tell you, I've been experiencing a lot of symptoms for many years. So in terms of symptoms, I am a professional. I'm a very experienced perimenopausal lady. All right, I will film another quick video tomorrow.